Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Ty Dixon here, aka Red 007. I got a new video for you guys. I wanted to upload. I got a lot of nice responses from my last video. I appreciate everybody's advice, comments. So I definitely want to keep the videos rolling. I got a couple new pieces for the tank. I wanted to talk about. I'm adding some supplements now, and basically just wanted to share everything with you guys. We'll start on the right side of the tank. Um, Again, here's the Dragon's Breath. It's grown a lot since the last video. It's kind of leaning back towards the back glass, but it's cool. I just leave it alone. You know, it looks pretty natural. But as you can see, the color's gotten a lot deeper on it, and it's definitely grown a couple, an inch or so. So it seems to be doing very well in the tank. These Zoes used to be up here, but they fall a lot. They weren't glued, so I just put them here in the sand bed. They look all right there. Torch is doing pretty good. The frog spawn's gotten a little bit bigger. It seems to be doing well. Acan's doing good. I fed it once or twice already, and it's doing well. It hasn't lost its color, and it's eating fine. Zenier, they're always doing good. Some of these are a little closed up. I think my shrimp was walking over them or something. Nemo's saying hi. The toadstools are doing really good. They're really open today. They're loving the flow. Somebody asked what kind of circulation I use, what kind of pump. It's a Aqueon. I think it's a 250. I think it's like one of the smallest ones they have. It did come with like a suction cup, but I was messing around with the tank one day and I broke it. And so basically I just put it back in the tank. I just put it in the corner there. There's obviously no suction cup, but I just put it there and turned it on, and it seems to be doing fine. New coral I got this Galaxy coral. I think it's called a Galaxy coral, and I really like it. It's teal with like some pink polyps, and it's been doing fine. It's doing really good. Green star polyps are there, and as you can see, my new piece. Remember I told you guys I wanted something orange, so I've actually had my eye on this piece for a while, but I seen a couple of these in my local fish store. One of them was doing okay, and then this one's been doing good for a long time. It's a sponge. Sorry, guys. This is a sponge coral. I told you guys I wanted something orange, and as you can see, this guy is bright orange, really nice coloring, like the branching. I did a little research on sponges because I've heard some, good things and bad things about them. And this is my first sponge I ever owned. So, and my local fish store guy was like, they could do okay. Sometimes they're not going to do okay. It depends on the system, lighting, flow. And from what I read, they do like a firm flow. They like a decent amount of flow, but not direct flow where they're getting blasted. So I put them, my power head's here, so I put them like on the side of the power head where he's not getting blasted. He's not getting direct flow. You know what I mean? He's actually moving slightly, but not too much. And I asked him if I had to feed them. Like he said, they're filter feeders, but he said no. They basically feed on undissolved organics and fish waste, silicates. So I guess dirty stuff from your water. I saw another YouTuber with a sponge, and he said they really don't last that long in an aquarium. Some people have had them for years. So, I'm kind of rolling the dice with it, but I love the piece personally. I love the color. I love the way it looks. I like the branching. It fits perfectly back there in the back of my tank. And the color looks really, really nice. And so far, so good. One thing you want to remember if you guys decide to get a sponge is don't expose it to any air. I put this whole bag when I bought it in the tank, actually opened it in the tank, and then positioned it, in the back. But like I said, it's doing really good. I just got it yesterday, and I think it looks great. I love it. Still got these O's here, and we focus. Got these O's. They're doing fine. These zoanthids up here are doing really good. That third head isn't open, but I don't know. These O's seem to be growing at a pretty good rate. They seem to get a little bit bigger each day. So, they're doing good. I started dosing too. Come on, focus. I started dosing. I got this now. Kent's. Well, I can't really see it. It's kind of dark, but it's Essential Elements by Kent Marine. I dose this, just a little bit every day, like maybe like a cap of it every day, like when I come home from work. You know what I mean? Just to see, how the corals react. There's some good trace elements in there, so I figured it's not gonna hurt. It can only help. My rose bubble tip has been doing okay, I guess. Trying to focus. He's been doing all right. He gets a little bit bigger than that, but not too much. But I see that his color is kind of getting a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like before, he was getting really pink, really clear. But I could see, some red starting to come back slowly. But everybody knows in this hobby, man, if you want something good to happen, it takes a long time. You really got to be patient in this hobby. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm giving it, I still feed it mysis maybe once a week. And like I said, I started dosing, so maybe that's helping it out a little bit. So, time will tell, but it's there, for the meantime, it's doing okay. So we'll just give it some more time and see how it does in a couple more months. My Royal Grandma's in there. A fellow suggested to me that I should put some more rock in the tank because then he'll have more hiding places and he'll come out more. And I think that's a really good idea because I've had Royal Grandmas in the past and they do like a lot of rock work to feel safe. But me, like I said, I'm probably gonna be getting another tank, and Nemo, I'm gonna move him up out of this tank and put him in a bigger tank so the Royal Grandma can have this tank to itself. You know what I mean? Plus, like, you know, with this aquascape, as you can see, I have like 2 islands. I have one on this side, one on the other side. And I actually like minimal rock. I don't like a whole bunch of rock in my tank. I don't like the wall look really. I like the island look. I like having 2 or maybe even 3 islands because I think it kind of leaves more space for the fish to swim and for corals and stuff like that. It's just a personal thing. Um, so that's what the tank's doing right now. I'm gonna feed the tank a little bit so my Royal Grandma will come out. Because I really want you guys to check her out. Really pretty fish. She was out earlier swimming with Nemo, but excuse me, like I said, sometimes Nemo chases her a little bit, but nothing too crazy. But I'm gonna put a couple flakes in the tank so she'll come out. All right. And we'll just wait a second. I know she's gonna come out. She always comes out to feed. Just give her a second. Oh, she's gonna come out the back. Come on, girl. YouTube's watching. Let's see. Nemo's going crazy as usual. Wow, so far nothing. That's odd. My shrimp's back behind this rock. He likes to hang out there sometimes. But if anybody else has any experience with sponges, please comment below. Let me know how you take care of them. If you had success, if you had any failures with them, what you think about them. Because like I said, this is my first sponge, but I really like it, man. It's perfect in that spot right there. And so far so good, but it's like a little too early to tell. But sorry guys, I don't know why my Royal Grandma doesn't really seem to want to come out. My mom did feed the tank earlier, so maybe she's not too interested in the food right now. That's what I'm thinking. I can see her in the rock, but I don't think she's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Oh, shoot! There's a little glimpse of her. Could see her face sticking out a little bit. You know, real beautiful fish, man. This this tank is gonna be hers shortly. You know what I mean? I'm looking into some other nano tanks. I was actually looking at a 75-gallon reef ready tank, which I was gonna do an aggressive saltwater tank. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely put some eels and like some lionfish in there. But I don't think I'm gonna go that route because I know I've had bigger tanks before and I know the kind of money that you could put into them. So I'm probably just gonna stick with my nano tanks. But I'm looking at a deep blue. I think it's like a 21-gallon shallow rimless tank for striper. I'll probably do a similar setup. Just hang on the back, throw some LEDs on there, some coral, some rock, and then that way striper, will have some more swimming room and just basically have his own tank. And my royal grandma could have this tank. That's all I really got for right now. I don't want to ramble on. Just let me know how you like the new corals, the tank setup. And I'll definitely be uploading another video probably sometime next week. But thanks for all the nice comments, and I'll see you next time on my page. Take it easy.